Go put the dust off your plex. Go put the dust off your plex. Go put the dust off your plex. Hey. That's false info, Baker. Marky in the building. Hey there, guys. What the fuck are we doing today, man? How we doing? How in the flup are we doing, boys? How we doing? Oh, yeah. I shaved my beard. Yeah. It's fucking serious, chat. It's fucking serious. Yeah. You just resurrected me. Oh! BC baby. Pull up, maybe, beep, beep, baby. No, my shit came with the 8 seats, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Buried alive, someone come dig me up. If I call up your shawty right now, she picking up. What up, baby? Boys, just want to tell you something, man. We're also live on YouTube today. We're live on YouTube, chat. We're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Go check us out. Go check us out. Go sub if you haven't already, man. It's free to sub on YouTube. Go check us out, man. Need me, baby. These streets, baby. What up, baby, baby? No, my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear. Woo! What up, boys? How we doing today? Trev, Marky, Diego, Baker, boys, how we feeling? How is we feeling, man? Dot you up dash. Dot you up dash, Marky. It should be in my link tree. Hey, W, man. I hope your vacation treated you well, bro. That's exciting stuff, man. Fixing to move? Are you moving to like a different house, or are you moving out of the town, or? Let's go, boys. Let's get it. It's like 2 hours away. So you're just trying to get closer to me in Iowa, is what you're saying, Trev, right? Oh no, Papa, for real. I know he's going west. I know he's going west or northwest. He's trying to get closer. Oh, why don't do that, nominee? For real. We in Paris, like, for real. Same body, but 2 different colors. And I went. Hey, look at Marky over in the YouTube, man. Let's go. We got the homies, man. We're live on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And boom, we got a subscriber on TikTok or on YouTube, man. Let's go. W Marky. W Marky. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the sub, man. Let's go. All right, guys. Well, a lot's happened, chat. A lot's happened. But we do have some Madden stuff to catch up on, right? So let's check out and see what we missed, man. Let's see what we missed. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. Look at me. The beard was getting too scraggly. We had to take a few pounds off my face. But you know, we got the stash. And I'm keeping the name. Like, baby. Yeah, going crazy. I say yay. This song is go good too, bro. Alright, chat. Let's lock it in, bro. We turn this down a little bit in my ears. Okay. Alright, boys. Well, I don't even remember what my team looked like when I played last, so it's been a minute since I've done this game and shit over here on the Jonathan of the Madden. Team is pretty snazzy. We're sitting on a little less than 4 mil coin. I don't know how far out we are from rookie premieres, but I might sell my team, chat. I might sell my team if it's the time to. I'm gonna show you what. Yeah, go ahead, Trev. Go ahead and fill up the queue. There's a bunch of songs on there right now. You remember that? Yeah, go ahead and fill up that queue. There's 31 songs on there right now. So yeah, keep filling it up, bro. There's an hour and 55 minutes of songs on that queue right now. If we get that up to like three-ish hours, I'll throw it on. So add a bunch of tunes, bro. I'm thinking I'm gonna be playing a lot more like MLB and just other games until the new game comes out. Or regs. I'd probably play like regs or something. Alright, y'all. Let me refresh. Oh. Can't refresh. It's probably about the same. Alright, so Reggie White is 1.75 mil. I'll game share you 2K if you don't got it. I have it on Xbox because I'm game sharing with Tyler. So I just have to bring my Xbox upstairs and I can play it at some point. Oh no no. Oh no no. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. No kiss. No 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 no. Do you think 8 mil is enough for rookie premieres? I would say no. I would say you probably want to be close to like 15 to 20 mil if on the safe end, but I don't know. Sexual romance and reality. Just confident. Oh no no. Oh no no. Oh no no. You're gonna be doing coin method with it here? 12.2 mil with the new Vic. Oh, how much is Vic's card, Tyler? Most likely I'm gonna sell my team chat and just play a bunch of regs. Whoa, what just happened? Tyler is now a super fan, so he can get his text to speech back. Tyler in the motherfucking building. Let's go, bruh. You know what that means? You know what that means, Tyler? Boys, we are currently live on... We are currently live on TikTok, Twitch, which we normally are, as well as YouTube. So if you guys do not sub to us on YouTube, man, it would mean the world to me if you could go over there, click that sub button. I know everybody has YouTube in here. If you have Twitch, if you have TikTok, you probably have YouTube. It's also free to sub over there. If you go do that, that would really help me out and help support the channel, man. My goal is to eventually get monetized over on YouTube, so the subs definitely help, man. So I'd appreciate that a lot, man. I'm addicted. I've turned on random voices, Marky. So it's some of them are quieter. And I have the music kind of probably a little loud right now, but yeah, we have YouTube as well, so there should be no music on YouTube though, right? Can somebody confirm that there's no music on YouTube? Bro missed a sub. Look at the OG coming in with the gift. Thank you, Mom. Hey, get some hypes in the chat for the OG, man. No music on YouTube? Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I was just figuring that out. All right, put some hype in the chat. Let's go. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. Let's go. He didn't miss it. It's right there. You know what, Glock? Better watch yourself before I get sassy with you. No, but that's the thing on YouTube. I can't have the audio track that plays my music on YouTube. Otherwise, I will get copyrighted. Yep. Not that I'm monetized anyway, but like I don't want to get my channel flagged and taken down because I'm playing on my music that's not, you know, copyrighted by me. About to take a seat and put the handlebars to work. Alright. Alrighty. So, what is going on? Carter with the super fan as well, bro. Let's go. W guy. Just buy the rights to Drake's music. I'll get on that. Type. Okay, I gotta figure out how I can, hold up. I gotta figure out how I can mount this, this new chat thing that I have inside my, goes in a minute. 1 second. We're almost there, chat. Hold up. I gotta get these. Go to the dashboard. Ooh, hold up. That doesn't work either. What the hell? Hold up, chat. I will figure this out. My guy Dan with the 47 months subscribed in the building. Let's go. Boys, thank you guys for the subs. Carter, thank you for the super fan, man. I'm trying to get this all figured out, bro. Let's go. W guy, man. W guy. Can't send any money on YouTube? I don't even know how, yeah, I don't know. I'm not monetized, I don't think, on YouTube. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, we're live there. Dude, how can I get this on my... OBS. No. Whatever. We'll make it work. Okay. Twitch sub expired? Dang, bruh. Well, didn't you just super fan up? Did you not just super fan up? It's not showing me right now. Oh yeah, Carter just became a super fan. Why did not? I sure did. Okay, bet. Bet it. Bet it, bet it, bet it. Okay. All right, boys. I'm going to start selling off a couple of these cards. I just want to make sure the streaming and stuff is working. Playing cut, yes, yes, dude. I just pre-ordered the college football and Madden MVP Plus Premium bundle today. We just got that. So that is college football deluxe version and Madden deluxe version with a monthly pack, and also what else did it give us? Oh, 7 days early access instead of 4. So yes, indeed. Look at the OG coming in with the gifted to Clarence. And Clarence parents had some really nice, like, come on, bro. Some Eminem shit right there. Little Clarence, All right. Anyway, let's fucking go. Put some likes in the chat, goddammit. I have not been able to complete one thought out of my mouth since I've started streaming chat. I've been all over the place, so I apologize, but welcome in. What's up, Go Pack Go? I'm happy because tomorrow is last day of middle school, so September I become an 8th grader. Let's go, man. That's exciting stuff, man. Let's go. W Guy. Wish they had a monthly option. How does text-to-speech work? TTS works. All of your chats should type unless it has something that it can't read. But I have it on random voices right now, so it might be... Some of them are quieter than others. I knew right now. Okay, boys, we got a hype train season? Hold up, we got a hype train? Level 1 hype train 62% complete, boys. Let's go. Can we hit level 2 in the building? Dude, if we hit level 2, I might have to get double cheeked up. I mean, come on. Yo, do the 150 packs. Do the 150k packs. I got 99 back to back. My guy Trevor in the YouTube stream. What up, Bubba? I gotta make the font size bigger in the chat. This shit is making me feel... Holy moly, guacamole. I don't need it that big. Okay, it's better. Oh! Let me see if I can turn up the text-to-speech volume. Okay, as long as the text-to-speech voices don't get like overly annoying, I'll keep it where it's at. Pull Minitron and Minitron. What does that mean? What are you trying to say with that? What are you trying to say? Thank you again, Mom. I appreciate the gifted sub. Let's go. How many is that on the month? 6 on the month. Let's go. Thank you. Fan appreciation odds are... Wait, did they actually give a short card to him? Oh, they actually gave him one. 5'4" is disgusting. I mean, what are we doing here, electronic booty cheeks? Come on. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't love you, cause I do. A couple beats out from relapsing into you. Oh, fuck it. Baby, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when we fight and love it when you mean. We don't have to get into what that says about me. Oh, shit! Baby, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna post mine for like 850. 850 or whatever. Maybe I'm too... What just happened? Alright, let me see something. 8. Rosen, we go to mine. Hey, another gifted sub to I Ben Him 1212. Let's go. The OG is going crazy, chat. If you guys don't say W Mama Dash in the chat right now, you're gonna get farted on. And that's And that's on all I can say. Put some hypes in the chat right now. Right now. If you don't want to get farted or sharded on, put some hypes in the chat. I don't give a fluff. Get hyped up. Get hyped up. Let's go. I want to be farted on. See, you need to be locked up in federal prison, buddy. Alright. Oh, that's 900K. Alright, we'll post for 850. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in today, man. Let's get it. Mattress. I don't know who else is going to sell for anything. Oh, yeah, these will sell for some. What should I use, the new Vic or Eternal Joe Burrow? The new Vic's righty, isn't he? It just depends whose release you like more. See that video where a tornado went through by me? Shit was crazy. Just recently, Glock? I think, yeah, I was seeing on Twitter, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's a righty. Is Vic a righty, chat? I think on Twitter I was seeing that. Oh, yeah, I won't. He's right-handed. Okay. Jonathan is probably marking for break. I'll look. I'll get beat. What shit, yo? Mid, skip. I need one. I see one. Yeah, hanging out. We friends though. Then, yeah. 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 I'll get better than that. I know I get better than. Alright, chat. I'm really just posting up cards right now, so I'm vibing, man. But once I can get into another game, bro, I can start, you know, maybe, I don't know, throwing ass. Any Hoosiers. 698K? I wonder if you actually sell for like 600K. Automa up status. Yeah, bro. Them tornadoes are no joke, bro. Them's is no joking. Damn. That's crazy. Dash, we should play. My team is a lot better. Buddy, I'm in the process of selling my team, so this is locally awkward. Wait, where's the beard? Oh, you know. Work numbers. Eternal slumber. You're the thunder. Bet, Trev. I'll put it on after the song. I'm selling my team, bro. What just happened? What just happened? Angelo, thank you for the follow, bro. How we doing? And Regs, I'll play you after I sell my team then. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna get your fucking ass whooped. Disrespectfully. No! Oh, I'm really all in love with all flaws and sins. Gorgeous. With all your flaws and sins. Gorgeous. Nah, if you did, Marky, we could, I'm down, bro. I don't really care. Either one of you. You pumped for college football? Yes. I am. Very much so, bro. Man. It's one of those things where, yeah. I try not to get myself too hyped up about it, but this game actually looks like it's going to be sick. Why can I not see all these messages unless it already moved out of the way? I'm trying a new widget for my chats to combine them because I'm streaming on 3 platforms, so I wanted to put all of the chats together. Really gorgeous. Y'all in. I am a card collector, clones. I actually just opened 2 mega boxes out of... I have not. No, I have everything, or I have a couple cards that are scheduled to get posted live on my eBay daily, but I have not sold any cards yet. I just kind of have been getting pictures of them, getting them out and shit. So, but I did open 2 mega boxes yesterday, and we got some cool cards. I got a cool, or I could actually probably show you a couple of them, but good things take time. 100% they do. And that's the thing, like, y'all know how passionate I am about, like, just being competitive and talking about sports and the history that the Packers have, like, history in sports and all of that stuff. They all go together with sports cards and collectibles and stuff like that. So it's kind of what I love, you know, what I just couldn't really fully attack, you know, through Madden. So doing them together is sick. You have a signed J Love card. I have a Jordan Love patch card numbered out of 49. I also got a Pink Prism Tucker Craft yesterday, as well as a Pink Prism Matthew Golden rookie card, which I am fucking ecstatic about for my personal collection. So, 2 very cool pulls to get out of those boxes. I want the Toyota. I have not seen the Toyota-thon J Love. I have not. One thing I want to see is a pretty cool, like, color splash or, like a green and yellow color match background on, like, Jordan Love or Micah or maybe, like, Tucker Craft even. Those are cards I'm kind of looking for my PC. But before I do any of those, I got to sell some cards, so... Get that charger, Trev. Can't be missing a stream now. Come on. Better get up, bro. You did all that song requesting, bro. You gotta hear the tunes. Just to get close to you. I am about a couple hours north of Des Moines. That was always my dream too, Carter. My goal eventually, when I get into me and Mrs. Dash's first house, most likely I'm going to try to take over the entire basement and make it into a Packers man cave. But don't tell her that, okay? Don't tell her that. Without you and I can't get enough. Rain. Bro, gonna stink up the basement? Nah, the only way the basement would stink if I invited stinky individuals like Glock over, and I would not do that, you know. He fucking reeks! Uh, 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 uh. Steelers basement is better as maybe like a torture chamber to keep somebody locked up in. Maybe I don't know. That would be what a Steelers basement would be good for, but not as like a man cave hangout area. You know, nothing like that. Hell yeah, Carter. That's sick. That is sick. We put all the Packer stuff in the closet. Nice. I'm moving in your basement. It's just despicable behavior. 1v1. I'm in the process of selling my mutt team right now, but I'd be down to run some regs 1v1s after. We got a couple people already lined up to play. Just pulled Jalen Johnson out of a fantasy pack. Holy dubs. Dubs. Yeah, Carter, that's a cool collection, bro. Just keep collecting stuff like that that's cool, and then eventually when you have a place to display it all up, you can just put it in, you know? That's the way to do it. And I can't get enough. No, I'm not sure who's all gonna be here, but by that many or by that long. I also don't know how long this is gonna take to sell all these cards. To be honest, most of these are probably just bare minimum, and most of it might be better to quick sell. Carter, I got a lot of cool wrestling stuff. If there's anybody that are wrestling fans, I got a lot of WWE cards and a lot of actually WWF cards. I think I actually got a lot more WWF cards than WWE. So if you like the history of the sport, got some cool shit. Everybody show you how much 80 limited going for? I'm not sure. Stone Cold? I might I might have a Stone Cold base card, like a tops, maybe like a tops card. I don't have any crazy inserts, but I do have some like older cards. That'd be dope. You going to a Fever game Saturday? Dude, when I was at the store, I got we ended up getting two of those oh fuck, why can I not even think of them right now, bro? We got two of those mega boxes though, and I thought about getting a Tops Chrome or not a Tops Chrome. Matt, maybe it was Tops Chrome 2026 WNBA. I thought about getting one of those, bro. Because if you end up picking a Caitlin Clark out of there, and her market's gonna eventually go back up, so I thought about it, but I also know just more about football. So that's kind of why I stayed with football. Dude, Caitlin Clark's the GOAT, bro. It's kind of bullshit how she gets treated in the league, bro. I just need her to win an MVP, and I just need her to fucking win a championship, and then she can. I'll literally flip off everybody in the world that has any hate towards Caitlin Clark because she's like the least hateable person athlete ever, quite honestly. And the amount of hate she gets is ridiculous because of fucking whiny little bitches. So simple. Yes, all from eBay or eBay. What am I saying? Is the YouTube stream still chilling? Okay. Caitlin Clark, Eddie. She's probably like one athlete that probably could receive no hate ever. Like it's kind she's or there's some people like that I guess, but she's one of those as well that like it's just like hard to hate them. Like Josh Allen, feel like he's another one. I understand from competitive stance and difference in fandom and stuff like that, but like I would say Caitlin Clark is even less hateable than Josh Allen because she had literally just got to the league. So greatest female athlete of our generation. Dude, Audie Crooks from ISU is pretty good too, bro. Both of them, bro, kind of crazy. Both from Iowa. Does he not get it as like a legendary or whatever? Dude, I don't even give a fuck what you say. The WNBA wouldn't even be getting a fraction of the media coverage, of the social media posts, of the social media impressions, whatever the fuck you want to call it, without her in the league. It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't. The reason why is because the league is, and has, maybe less now, but has been quite literally non-profitable. What tells me about that, it's either poor marketing or it's not a good product. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. So you could decide that for yourself. But yeah, they need to fucking give her respect, because the only reason any of these motherfuckers are getting heftier contract extensions than what they could have gotten before is because of Caitlin Clark exists. Facts. Suarez. Matt, I don't know if I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. Should I sell my 92-94 appreciation cards right now? You could. Wouldn't hurt. I'm only playing regs, so. I don't really care much about regs, so. We could just do random teams or whatever. Okay, one of my cards sold. Eric McCoy. It's a lot harder to do that in regs when you don't have, like, high stats at every position or vanguards that are holding blocks consistently, you know? So I don't really care. Regs is fine. You could run whatever scheme you want in regs. I quite literally don't give a shit. But running that shit with broken X factors and that shit, that's not fun. Early morning in the dawn, know you wanna ride now. Right, Glock, yeah. Run out of time now. Haven't looked at it, so I don't know. I'm the only one. I'm the one that hit the same spot. You don't want to make them raindrops. Goes and hopscotch. Down when the block hot. When you wake up. Same without no makeup. I'm going to save all the cards that aren't limiteds just because I could end up quick selling them into TVPs, maybe. We'll see. Ted Hendricks wide receiver, isn't he an upgradable? Or is he a 99 stock? He's only 300k. He quick sells for Surge, though, so, like, I might just keep him. Some of these cards that, like, eventually my thought process is I'm going to be able to sell majority of these cards that have some value right now, but by the time rookie premieres needed to be done, I'm going to have to play the game some. So I want to keep some of the players so I can still win games. I don't need all of them, though. Like, most of these cards are unnecessary. I said, make a coochie melt. And I met her at the club. She said, oh, she felt. Then she went up with that booty on her coochie belt. You don't have no labels. I still have to grind for rookie premieres because they'll give us a couple that we can pay for, but we're gonna have to grind for one. So it won't be the last Madden stream. No. And even then, I'll probably play Madden, but I won't be playing MUT. I'll just play regs. Never lies, no. I'm the one now. Not done. Bo Jackson's B&D. Darnell Savage is only like 300k. Anything like 350k and cheaper, I'm not really like worried about selling right now, if I'll be honest. Let's think about it. Well, I guess, do TVPs expire? Are TVPs about to expire soon? My thought process is, though, like, I'm going to get way more trading from quick selling these cards and the potential to pull an 88 platinum that's going to make me way more than that is going to give me just for selling it for a couple $100K. Dude, that's kind of where I'm thinking. Like, anything under 350K doesn't seem like it's like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, let's see. I could get like two cards for about 350, so that's about 700K, and then I would bet the rest of these are probably like 150 to 200. When could we play college football? I don't know what day it drops. I don't know. I just pre-ordered it today, but I don't know when you can play it with the MVP Plus bundle. I don't know when the first day is. July 6th? Wait, July 6th is the first day we can play? It's coming that quick? We got less than 2 weeks? MVP's earlier? Wait, deadass? Damn, so I'm going to have to take a break from playing college football for the 4th of July, and then... Dang, bro. So the people that aren't going to celebrate the 4th of July are going to have another day of grinding in front of me? What the fuck, EA? What the fuck? EA's hating. So that's tomorrow or something? I don't know if that's right, bro. You have to pre-order the MVP Plus bundle before, like, July something. July 2nd for the MVP bundle? Oh, so about a week from now. So July 2nd is for the MVP Plus bundle? Right? Or no? Or would it be earlier for the MVP Plus? Let's just look this up, bro. Okay, yeah, it's the MVP Plus bundle allows for you to get the it allows you to play July 2nd. So I'll do like most likely what I'll probably end up doing is doing like a 24-hour stream for the drop. And then I'll take like a day break, and then we'll come back and just do like normal streams after that. July 2nd for the MVP Plus bundle, not the MVP bundle, the MVP Plus. Gotta reiterate, because I think that, I don't know if they're exactly the same or not, but this one you have to pre-order before a certain date, or you quite literally cannot get this version. This version also gives you a free pack every month. So, you 7 days early access compared to 4, Eli. Also, you get a free pack every month. And it says that it's going to refresh your subscription on the date 1 year from now. So it's a subscription. So if you are a Madden player that doesn't know if you're going to get the game next year, make sure you cancel the subscription before the new game comes out, before you get charged another $150. Okay? One thing I will say, though, this is far more value as somebody that plays this game religiously, because you're getting a pack free at the beginning of every month. Not free, but you're getting an additional pack every month. You're getting the game 3 days earlier than anybody that gets the MVP version of the other games. So they get 3 days early access. You get 7. That's an additional 4 days to grind. Though you could argue there might not be as much stuff to do, but that's another 4 days that you get to learn the game and also learn how the game works, and also do a lot of things that can benefit you. People might not think that's important. I argue it is. It's not necessary, but I think it's important because I think I keep up with the meta a lot easier. Oh yeah, there's glitch opportunities and shit like that. The game will be broken at the beginning. For sure. Hey, I'm doing good. Bunches, how are you, bro? Is EA giving you Ryan Shazier yet? Is he a welcome pack? I need someone to game stream in college football because I want to buy that. I share anyone buying the MVP plus for $200. Dude, it's cheaper to get the 100, or it's, I think my total that I've spent after tax was $144.44. And that was because I had 10% off because of EA Play. So that's kind of what it is, dude. Good bunches, man. Glad to hear it, bro. But yeah, essentially it's that. It's you get the game quicker, you get more packs, more content on a regular basis. Like, you would argue if you got an additional pack, then maybe it's not worth it if it was only implemented at the beginning of the game. But if they continue to update those packs and make those packs up to the overall increase and make those packs good, you never know. It could just be a random pack. It could just be whatever. But if it ends up being something that actually rewards you for investing in the subscription, I'm willing to take that risk considering it's literally the same money. So, how'd your family react to no beard? They were like, "Oh wow!" And then my mom actually just saw it for the first time on stream when she was in here earlier. So, a collector's series back. What does that mean? Oh, a collector series pack. You're saying? You think it'll just be a random pack? I don't know, bro. I think if you want my opinion, I think they should make those packs good. Because if the people see that people are getting packs and they're actually giving good stuff out of it, that's going to get people to subscribe to a subscription. Now think about that. If people subscribe to a subscription, a lot of people, including myself, including probably all of you that pay for a subscription, have forgotten that you had a subscription active and forgotten to cancel it and have gotten charged more than you were anticipating. I'm willing to bet EA makes a lot of money off of that alone. Okay? Hear me out. I think that will make them a lot of money. So the way that they're doing this, they're going to want to motivate people to get on a subscription compared to buying one product each year, right? Because they gotta physically go and be like, okay, take my money, I want this game. But then they could be somebody like, fuck that, I'm not getting this game this year, I got it last year, it was trash. Come to find out they're on a subscription, their card gonna get charged anyway. I'm just thinking how scummy EA is. These could be ways that they would motivate us to make sure that subscription is active, is to making sure that those monthly packs are updated and are good. My opinion. You collect sports cards? Hey, man, if you're interested, bro, I got a couple cards I post up daily on my eBay, as well as I got a couple new cards that I'm going to be getting pictures of and also posted up there that I just pulled out of a pack. I mean, you can cancel pre-orders. Right. But understand if the game recharges you, you didn't cancel the subscription. Some people might go to support. Some people also are just going to be like, oh, fuck, I just lost $150. Why? Some people might be like that, and it might not bother them. Either way, EA's going to... The subscription thing is going to get the... it's a year subscription. So I'm willing to bet a decent amount of people forget that don't want the game. It benefits me, yeah. It benefits the people that truly play this game year in and year out, are diehard football fans, know that Madden is different every year. And even though we bitch about it, we know that the game is fun. It is a good game. And if they keep dropping more control for, your players and more adjustments and macros and stuff that counters the flukiness of the game, I'm not going to complain about them doing that. I like the game when it gets better. It's just got to continue to improve rather than just be mid. Okay. I'm at 6 million coins. Zadarius Smith and Quay Walker both sold. Yeah, so, if these three sell and those three sell, I should realistically be sitting getting close to about 9 to 10 mil. So if those cards sell, I should be close to 9 to 10 mil if I were to guess. If I quick sell these two alone, that's 700k. This card's at least 2 mil after, no, it's like 1.6. So let's say right there's like 2.5 mil. I don't know. I got 12 million training TVPs, better cook. Dude, what should I do? Hey, Tom. Hey, dude. How are you, dude? Hey, Tomothy. But should I quick sell any of these cards or should I wait? Does the TVP expire? Nobody answered that for me either. Let's go check. Interesting. You don't think so? These were good last time I opened them. I'm gonna open these for training, chat. I know we're selling cards, but like I do want a chance to, gamble. $99 Odell. I mean, I'll take that. We'll take that. We'll open another. Easy phone. Hey, chillin' bot. How are you, bro? 97, 96, 97, 96, 96, 95, 94, 95, and 95. All right. About 900k. We'll open these first. I'm a few tokens away from doing the 98-99 flashback set. I don't need them, but who would you get? James Harrison or Ebron? If you're a Steelers theme team, which I assume you are if you're asking of those two players, maybe James Harrison if you want to get a safety card. If you're talking his ultimate legend. Otherwise, I don't know, bro. Both are good options, man. Everything's end game at this point, bro. You can't pick wrong. Yes, Carter. That is scum. Especially if your mom is trying to balance finances to be able to feed your ungrateful ass, then yes, that is scum. What you up to, bot goat man? Oh, they gave Rashawn Gary a card? I hope he actually does good, but if he doesn't do good, yeah. We gonna hear it. Cowboy fans gonna hear it. Nice spot. Yep. Somebody looking for Eric Dickerson might go for that, you know? Which I assume is what you're referring to, you know. Yep, see? Anybody else that thought otherwise, get your fucking mind out of the gutter, damn it. Cause you need one. Can I write you a love song? Tell me. Mm. Carter, that is a year from now. I promise you, you deliver some papers for a week, you could probably get about halfway there, Buster. You'd do some fucking shit just from mowing some lawns, raking some leaves. I promise you, you can make that money and have it set if that is important to you. I promise. I don't know, Chad. I don't want to quick sell everybody just in case I want to keep some, but motherfucker, you're gonna have $150 then if you just put it in your savings, dude. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Who did I sell? Who's my running back? Oh yeah, Ray Nitschke. No, I wouldn't forget you. Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single. I knew when we collided, you're the one I have decided. He has way more aura than you could ever have in your lifetime, buddy. I don't want to hear your freaking sass about Tucker Craft, alright? You heard, twin? Ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister. Single thing you do. Just into. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care about fixing my lineup right now. All right, I'm just going to get into fucking regs, I guess, dude. Autos. Leaving you like a virgin on my dada. Bet, Marky. Is it bad that I just want to play with the Packers, bro? Hey, so sister. Let's do randoms, bet. The only one I'm dreaming. What happened to the team? I'm selling it for rookie premieres. And we're gonna try to play more regs and shit. Discord, sure, let's hop in. I'll hop in with Tyler and Trev. Yo. Ain't fair, you know. What? Oh hey. Let me turn the tunes down a little bit. I never turn on song requests, but it's a perfect time to do it. I did because I am Papa. I did, Tyler. Pipe down. Uh-huh. The adults were talking. Buddy, I tower over you. I tower over you. Well, you better. Yeah. All right, Marky. Let's do it. You want to go first? Me first? All right, bet. All right, first one. Panthers. Okay. Do you want me to do all three? Or all mine right now? Oh, okay. Oh, so you want to be able to pick off of base what I'm doing. Uh-huh. Okay, Ravens. All right, my next one. Commanders. Holy shit. I'm doing the last one. I'm doing the dead, bro. Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1. The Falcons. Just kidding. These are good. There's good skill position players, so and I got good safeties, so I'm chilling. Is it? I changed the graphics settings. Yeah, it's definitely clearer than TikTok. I'm sure. You're using the Texans. Yeah, it's because I'm mirroring it from my OBS, which streams my YouTube and my Twitch. I'm mirroring it from there and just screen recording the vertical thing over into TikTok Studio because for some reason it doesn't let me connect my TikTok to my OBS with the fucking extension I have right now. So I've had to do that. Oh no, actually it's because when I started streaming on TikTok has this thing where they never give you your stream key even though you're eligible to stream, they don't give you a stream key, so I can't type that stream key into OBS to be able to just output it from there. I need that to be able to stream from there. And YouTube has that. Let's get this shit. You're getting lit up. At least I don't run my single back. Oh, we're depth charting it? But actually, this is not bad. What the hell? Oh, yeah. All right. I'm ready when you Marky's fucking changing every single position on his fucking depth chart. Like this is why people don't like fucking mutt people playing regs. Make your fucking depth chart pre fucking game, you shitter. You don't have all 32 teams, your depth chart set? Oh, your ass. Is that what I am? A little bro and about to get cooked? We chilling, Tom, man. How are you today, bro? You know, promises are things that you can, you know, keep. You know, they're claims that you. Oh, so oh, so so he's just a pathological liar. So he's just a pathological liar. Is what I'm getting. Is what I'm seeing. You're just a pathological liar. No, 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 no. It's me in your ear, motherfucker. You're a pathological liar, and you astronaut cheeks. All right. Let me just let you know, twin and them. I'm about to fucking dot you up with the fucking great value, Michael Vick, buddy. I'd have the best offense of the game if I had Josh Allen at quarterback. I don't even run the ball. Is that why? Or maybe you should play a little bit of defense, because why would I even worry about running the ball when I can dot your sorry ass defense like such? Come on. Guard up. That's what I'm saying. Dude's just straight pathological liars, dude. They're just talking out their ass. Hey, Zay, how are you, bro? Zay, you down for some co-op later? You want? Oh yeah, Dan was asking me to play 4 earlier. I don't know if I deleted it or not, but I would be down to maybe get back into some fork knife. Not in a sweaty way. So if you're sweaty and you're asking me to play, shut up. Alright? Good laser. Holy crap. Wait, maybe there's something to what he's talking. Maybe he has the ability to throw lazy beams. Oh my god, hurry up offense. Oh, fuck! I'm shit on! Come here. Give me a hug. Sorry. Is that what he would have done? Type, type, type. The stream wants to see good Madden. That's what the stream wants to see. So how about you lock in, twin? Go ahead and spam this crosser and drag combo until you can't no more. Guys, can we just kiss and make up? Or maybe not that first part, but make up, bro. I'm really good at regs for seeds to spam motion Y post. Oh, so you're meta made Marky. You already threw a pick, so you can't say that. That was gonna be a pick too. You were getting that shit knocked out, twin. I don't care what you say. You smell. Return route, Lays. Love that for you. No, you were bagged, you mean. You were locked up, so you had to throw your check down. Good dot. I'm not actually giving you a compliment. I've seen all I've seen all of these fucking concepts you're running as screenshots on people's. Oh, you guys want a free good scheme to run? Just fucking tuck your nuts between your legs and throw a couple buttons on the field. That's what that is. Fucking casual. Lasering, playing good football, seeing how dumb your defense is, and then making it look even dumber by exposing it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that curl? Oh, is that what you knew? I was playing sticks, so, you know, you can't say that. What do you mean you knew that? You knew that. Your curl was 2 yards behind the sticks, and I was playing sticks. So what are you talking about? Casual. You say that, but you've literally beat me like once with Jordan Love without Gunslinger. All right. Okay. Well, play defense, buddy, because you obviously don't know how I play. You obviously don't know how I play. Sit your bitch ass in mid blitz and shut the fuck up, all right? Sit your bitch ass in mid blitz and shut the fuck up. Bijan pussy play. You're mad that nobody can keep up with Bijan Robinson. That's good football. I'm using the mismatch and exposing it. Like I said, stupid defense making it look stupider. Shut up talking to me. Yeah, it says the twerp talking to me. Is that what's happening? Did you just say Traymon Smith was returning that? That dude's a Packer legend. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have his, yeah, that's right. He'd actually be corner one on our team probably. Ironic. What's the Browns trophy case looking like? Oh, it switched me to the safety? Good job, bro. I blitzed you. Steelers are better than your poverty franchise. Shut up. Yes, they are. In every facet of the game. Buddy, just because they could literally be fucking mid as fuck this year. They could be half as good as they were last year. They'd still be better than the Browns. That's how I'm feeling with the way you're talking about them. There's a better chance of that happening than whatever the fuck you think the Browns are going to turn into after being ass for 50 years. They're going to go 9-8, and you're talking about good. Shut up. How about you worry about winning a division, and then we'll talk about being good. Right? That's what everybody says to me. Yeah, right. I think you guys will be improved, but what's the metric on what we're saying good means? What's the definition of good? Middle of the pack? Above? Okay, so you think Shador is going to be a top 15 QB? Top 16 QB? Guess we'll wait and see. That's probably the most like non-crazy take you've said all day. That could happen, but we don't know that, you know? Comes down to his consistency of play after his rookie season when people have tape on him and he's actually playing full seasons and people are seeing his tendencies on tape for 52 plays a game. I mean, that's good thinking in theory. I'm not disagreeing with the logic behind what the possibility could be moving forward. I'm just saying it's not set in stone. There's so much that goes into it. That's why it's just hard for me to talk off-season ball, you know? I just don't. I understand most of it's just feeling and speculation, though. That's all it is. 9-8, not good. Hardly making the playoff. Need help for that. I just think one thing that's hard is you guys aren't in an easy division. Like, I would say that's different if you guys are like, if most of the people in your division weren't like competitive every year, but you have 2 Hall of Famers in your division, 3 in your division actually, at the quarterback position probably. So if Joe Burrow continues to play at a high level, I would not be surprised. So, but I think Lamar is probably a Hall of Famer, and Rodgers definitely is. So, not that that means anything exceptionally, but I just think when you have a good quarterback that's experienced and is elite, like not arguably elite, Shador's definitely by far the worst quarterback in the division. But that doesn't mean, like, that's why I'm just saying, like, people say, oh, quarterback is the most important position, but it's not everything. Yeah, they're the best. Right. They're the best 3. They're the best 3 QBs in the division. That's what do you, I mean, I admire your confidence in a 5th round pick, but I just don't realistically think that you can say that. Okay, but let's be honest. If you took his name off of the player, you looked at all of the things that are attached to the player and just not known him for being Deion Sanders' son, do you think that just what you know of him outside of primetime being his dad, do you think that he's just going to be a 5th round pick, ends up being a Hall of Famer just with what he's shown so far? Is that what you can honestly say? Okay, I understand. But you're saying in a couple years he's going to be the best quarterback in the division, saying that he's going to be better than Lamar and Burrow, assuming that they're never leaving. So that's not going to ever happen. So I think you got to shoot a little closer for the, reality of things is all I'm kind of referring to. Being the best quarterback in the division. Ooh, who you think should wait, Marky? Yeah, I was almost gross for that. You have the fucking worst football takes of all time, actually. No, because you're dumb enough to say that he would be the best quarterback in the division at any point when Joe Burrow and Lamar are in the fucking league or the division. What are you talking about? You're a degenerate, Marky. Shut up. Stop. Stop! No! Use logic instead of casual emotions, buddy. Don't talk to me. I can take my bias out of my football takes. Don't talk to me if you can't do that. I don't want to fucking hear it. Yes, you are. Show me any context that supports why the fuck you're saying something so outlandish. Please. Oh, you are so casual. You're telling a once in a lifetime generational talent like Lamar Jackson, and you're comparing him to the average player when he gets out the door. Shut the fuck up, Marky. Oh my god. So many Lamars in college football. Are you dumb? This man was being told he is only a running back and completely learned how to be an elite passer. What are you talking about? He probably should have 4 league MVPs. And that's 2. I think. Like, come on. What are we talking about here? You're saying decent. You're a Browns fan that's been poverty, and your only way to absorb sports is to hate on the good teams in your division. That's what you're telling me by saying that. That's exactly what you're doing. If you think Joe Burrow and Lamar would ever be below Shador Sanders in that division, you're casual. Shador could win the division and still would have worse statistical stats and would play way worse than Joe Burrow or Lamar ever could in their worst season if they're on the field. That's just facts. And you're saying 2 to 3 years he's going to be better than fucking Lamar and Burrow. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, just like everybody has talent in the NFL because 1% of people that actually try to get the NFL make it. And because you're saying the most casual things ever, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yes, you are. He's got good talent, and the guys around him are going to develop, buddy. That's the NFL. Packers have a better one. Packers have a better one. Packers have a better tight end, better quarterback. Yeah. Probably, honestly. Packers probably have better fucking receivers than Christian Watson and Matthew Golden after this year. Then fuck whoever the fuck Jerry Jeudy and Kevin Conception after year one. That's my opinion. You want to place a bet? You want to bet money? Who has a better receiving year? Lamar, or do you want to make that bet? We can make that bet. Fucking Christian Watson and Matthew Golden. So you're speculating that what I say relating to Caleb Williams being an MVP type talent in the next couple years, you think that just automatically correlates to a fucking 5th round pick? Is that what you think? The development, the good pieces around him, that's what you're saying. I admire your fandom, but understand when you're talking to me, take your bias out of your takes or I'm not going to respect it. That is bias. You have no fucking way to support your claim. Nothing you're saying is based off of any fact or based off... He showed flashes. Flashes better than MVP Lamar. Flashes better than Joe Burrow. Shut up. Stop talking to me. You're right. They're proven and they were hot prospects coming out of college. He's a 5th round pick, buddy. You can argue he fell, but you can also say, hey, he is nowhere near as highly projected as either of them. Nowhere near as talented. You could argue he has the support that neither of those guys had because he has an NFL Hall of Famer as his dad that's going to know how it's done and could teach him certain things that maybe Lamar's, people can't or Juro's people can't. But like, a project? He's a national championship fucking winner. What has Shedeur done? Okay, Lamar is also what? A Heisman winner. You fucking idiot. What has fucking Shedeur done in college? He was sorry in Colorado. What are you talking about? Great, right? Great. 5th round picks are great. Don't say great. Don't say that. I hope for your sanity that's true. I just understand how delusional fan bases can get when they go a long time without winning. They just start talking out their ass because they don't pay attention to the sport, and that's what you're doing. Obviously not. Well, you obviously closed your eyes for half of it. You can't say that because you're not that. You're lying out your ass, just like you said you were good at this game. Yep, you're good, right? Is that what you are? I was a Shedeur Sanders read. That was perfect timing. Perfect timing. I love Shedeur and I want him to succeed, but you being a delusional Browns fan makes me want to just have reality hit you like a fucking metal board or a wooden board. Whatever. A metal rod. That's what I want. Give me that. Fucking bum. Yeah. Shador was good in college, but his dad also brought whoever he wanted, including former teams in Heisman at wide receiver. I mean, yeah, but are we gonna sit here and act like Shador is? I mean, the thing I'm hung up. No. For one season, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but one thing I want to point out. One thing I want to point out is we're trying to act like Shador Sanders has ever shown anything in his football career that would dictate the potential of him being near the level of Lamar and Burrow in 2 to 3 years. That's the problem that I have with this whole thing. That statement right there is what I'm hung up on. Because I think that's bullshit. And because there's nothing to support that besides emotion. That's your hope. You better pray they are. You better hope. Pray to the football lords, man. Oh yeah, they're too injury prone. Yep. Yep. I like the way you're thinking. I love how delusional fans work when they haven't won in a long time, because they don't know what it looks like to win, so they kind of just talk out their ass. I do. I watched the Super Bowl. Can you say that? Oh. 35 and a half years ago. Good comms. Yep. So Browns fans are not only stupid, but can't do math. Love it. You should be in summer school, Buster, talking like that. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I mean, being healthy and having a couple all pros on our team healthy is not improving. Motherfucker, we were a playoff team without majority of our team. The Lions were banged up. Give me that. Play defense. Yeah, maybe. You could say that last year, but they're gonna take a huge step back this year. Their roster got worse. They couldn't bring back all of their guys, and their offensive line was a struggle all year last year. Or not all year, I should say. Early in the year. And yes, injuries also are a thing, but they don't have David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs anymore. It's fucking Jahmyr Gibbs and Isaiah Pacheco. That's a downgrade. And they're a run-heavy scheme. So you think Pacheco's going to pick that up? I mean, potentially, but he won't be as efficient. He's a what? He's a what? Oh, a slinger. He's a statue that relies on his offensive line, but when the offensive line doesn't exist, he sucks ass. He can't move. He's operating within a system because he can't do anything outside of structure. Okay, I'm glad you understand. So quit fucking talking about Jared Goff like he's somebody fucking game-changing. He's like the only pocket passer left in the league. There's a reason why. Because you can see how it does not benefit the end game when you can't create an additional way to attack a defense with your legs. You see that's not how the league works anymore. And why do you think he's the last fucking pocket passer in the league? Because he was set up with an amazing offensive line, and where was that last year? Banged up or retired, so, you know. I'm not going to sit here and act like Goff is a bad quarterback. I know he's a good quarterback. But what I'm going to not do is allow you to act like these non-existent realities are real. Majority of your takes are just fucking delusional land. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm trying to, find some validity in what you're saying, but there's only been one take that I'm like, okay, No, I do not think they win the division, and I also think they make a big step back from what they were. So yes, I don't think they're as efficient. I mean, they could have a winning record. This division is super competitive. Anybody could win it, realistically. If we're being 100% honest, anybody could win it. But I don't think they're the favorite. If you look at all of our rosters, I would argue that the Lions maybe are the one team that regressed in the offseason. That's fine. Wait, okay, so Vegas knows ball all the time? Vegas is based off of odds and based off of statistics. It's based off of a bunch of other things. But are you going to talk like that means that the Lions should win? Or are you just referencing that just for fun? I mean, the Lions aren't going to win the division if they're making, multiple interceptions because Micah Parsons is all over an immovable object of Jared Goff. That's just... That's fine. When the fuck does the first half of the season realistically matter for the Packers? If Micah's healthy for the next fucking 3 years to come, I don't give a shit if he doesn't play the whole half of the season. I love how stupid fans are thinking that the Packers just could possibly finish with anything less than 9 wins. I love it. I love how stupid people are. Yeah, 8-9. Yeah, I would think delusionally too if I was a Browns fan. Shut the fuck up, bro. Maybe 11 if he's healthy. You're a dumbass. Shut talking to me. You are stupid. 3 more wins if Micah's healthy the first half of the season. Shut your fucking mouth, you idiot. Oh my god. The fact that you're even questioning it shows me how stupid you are. The fact that you were even questioning it shows me how dumb you are and how much you don't understand the game. Exactly, bot. But he doesn't know anything because he doesn't watch NFC North football. What point is that? What's your point? Oh, so 8-9 wins. And what's your proof? The Bears have a harder schedule on paper. They're the better team, right? So top to bottom, they have a better roster. Right? Yeah, you're a dumb fuck. Shut the fuck up talking to me. Don't fucking speak to me like a fucking Neanderthal stupid fuck. I don't listen to these casual ass takes and take them lightly. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Top to bottom. Are you dumb? They don't even have passes. Oh, by far the better coach? Is that what he have? By far the better coach, right? By far the better coach. They have the better quarterback, yep. So you have never said anything more wrong in your life. But, I don't expect anything from you because you're a dumb fuck. You're a casual. You're a fucking idiot. Caleb Williams is not better than Jordan Love. And if you believe that, you're a casual. No, you think, oh, yeah, Caleb Williams on the Madden cover, he's better than Jordan Love. Make a counter argument. Okay, Jordan Love threw 6 interceptions his entire season. Caleb Williams threw 5 in 2 playoff games. There's your fucking comparison, you stupid fuck. Less than 50% completion percentage through the playoffs. You stupid fuck. Why are you talking to me? You don't know anything. You're just sitting there talking off of casual fucking social media ass thinking. Don't speak to me, casual. Stupid bot. Yeah. Your ass. Sorry, chat. Had to crash out on the casual. Oh. It's alright, chat. He's young. He'll eventually learn how stupid he sounds, but I gotta make sure he remembers. Yeah, I'm sure you do, and I'm sure it doesn't have any sort of thinking involved in it, and I would not be, not surprised. Just like that read. How many does he have? 1. How many does Caleb Williams have? 1. Okay, so you think a playoff win, which a win is a team stat, and you're comparing Caleb Williams to Jordan Love? You're a stupid fucking idiot casual. Stop talking to me. I would expect more from you, but guess what? You're a dumbass. I found out it was me. I figured it out. Okay. He beat Jordan Love in the playoffs. So you mean 4 touchdown, 300 yards, 0 interception. Jordan Love got beat by Caleb Williams? You mean the guy that threw under 50% completion percentage? That guy? Oh, so yeah, that's what he did. Yeah. Oh, he lost the game right. Shut your casual stupid ass up. And you've never been in a game that's ever mattered in your existence, buddy. The casual ass Browns can never even sniff a competitive division or rivalry like the Packers are blessed with. So you can sit here and try to project your sorry ass franchise onto mine, but just know when reality sinks in, your pussy ass is gonna hear it. That's on Golly Gee Willikers. Grind on me, relax your mind, take your time on me. Oh shit, I forgot I was streaming. COVID year? That we're talking about COVID year? So we're talking 7 years ago? Almost. We're talking about almost what ifs. Yeah, I would be that sorry too if I was a Browns fan. Holy shit, dude! What's proven? Anything you said you can't deem as proven because you've lied since the game started. You lied, said you were good at the game. You lied about every take you've had. And guess what? You're sitting here getting your ass whooped 35-9 and I gave you 2 points, you sorry ass bum. Fuck! Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a dot. Good dot. That would require you to get some fucking points, though. You know, for that to actually mean something to me. Yeah. GG's, bum. I'm glad we just entertained the sorriest Browns fans in my life. Educate yourself before you talk to me again. Thank you. So we're lying again. I mean, he lied to start the game. He lied to end the game. I mean, at least he's consistent, chat. At least he's consistent. At least he's consistent in what he does. You know, consistency is key. That's what they say or something. So. You're going to go through whose? Yeah, you already have. And you tried to act like the Packers are getting swept by the Bears and the Lions. And we're splitting only with the Vikings. Oh, yeah, because you switched it up because you got called out. The picture that you sent in there anyway, the first picture you sent in there anyway, what did it say? Swept by both. And you're a casual for thinking that, and that's why I've timed your sorry ass out, because you're stupid and you say things based on emotion acting like it's fact. Don't try to sit here and lie to me and tell me that I gotta live in your reality that is fucking warped and wrong. Get out of my Discord call, pussy. Alright. Anybody want to play me next that isn't an idiot? Take a quick peek at the core when you get craziest happened to me in back-to-back 98-99 packs. 2 limiteds is crazy. That's insane. I just got told that the Packers are getting swept by both the Bears and the Lions, and that the Packers would win with 8 or end up with 8 wins on the season. That's what this Browns fan has been trying to tell me. And he also tried telling me Caleb Williams is better than Jordan Love. You can't tell me that, because Jordan Love has shown far more than you could ever say for Caleb Williams in this short period of time that he's had success. Even then, Jordan Love's numbers blow him out the water for consistency when it comes to passing the football. Only thing Caleb's got on him is rushing. So, it's whatever. But, like, I'm just being honest. Damn, Tyler. I bet. Who did we have third? Who was third to play? I can't remember. I'll play. I bet. Anybody else trying to run up or who did wait, no, it was Noah. Noah, are you still in here? What's up, Josh? How are you, bro? We already had a couple people that said they wanted to play, so I'm gonna make sure they're in here first. Caleb's overrated. I mean, he's a very hype player. He's a guy that's definitely very like brand friendly, like in the sense that he's promoting the rivalry in Green Bay. So I don't think that Caleb Williams is necessarily overrated, because I also said at the beginning of last season that I think within the next 2 to 3 years, Caleb Williams is a top 3 finish for the MVP voting. So I think that Caleb Williams has all the potential in the world. And Ben Johnson is the one mind that you probably would want to try to figure out a way to mend with. So I don't think that he's overrated, but I do think that anybody that's trying to make a claim for him being better than Jordan Love is definitely overrating him for sure. But if you look at it in an unbiased way, or if you're not a casual and you actually watch football for what it means and understand how it works on a year in and year out basis, rather than just starting to pay attention to it now, you're going to understand how the theme of things pan out, and you can't base your entire fucking prediction on somebody's career just off of emotion. Dude, why is this shit not working? My songs are tweaking. He has a better playoff record, but doesn't have as many games. It would actually be cool for Caleb Williams to have a better playoff record for Jordan Love this year, and then just like not be back to one. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. Jordan Love's playoff win is far more impressive than Caleb's, and that's facts. The Packers win over the Cowboys a couple years ago was far more impressive than the playoff win that Caleb got against us. The fact that they were even the second seed is only comes down to the injuries that the Packers and Lions had. So, you see the Michael movie? No. I have not. I do want to see it though. Not for real. I feel like Caleb is a top 10 QB. He's probably at the bottom of the list. He's not on Jordan Love's level. Caleb Williams has all the potential in the world. I'm not going to sit here and say like he's going to be asked forever. I'm not going to be one of those stupid fucking biased fans that are like just hating for no reason. Caleb Williams has all the fucking, the potential. He has all the physicality. He has all the ability to make every throw at every arm angle, and he's shown that, right? But to say off of those flashes and the potential that we see that means automatically that he's elite, I don't think those two things necessarily just line up the way people want to plug them together. That's all I'm saying. He's not there yet. He could be. He could be elite. He's not there yet. Jordan Love is teetering on that edge, in my opinion. I think he's teetering on that edge of being within that top 10 to top 7 range. I think he's teetering in there, so. But that's also, based off of what I've seen. It's also based off of his stats that he puts up. It's also based on the amount of times I've seen his play caller or his team fail him in moments where he has been playing pretty exceptionally well. But people trying to put the exact same determination over how Jordan Love should be on the Packers versus how Aaron Rodgers was on the Packers is just another idiot casual way of looking at football. They're completely different quarterbacks. They're supposed to serve a completely different purpose in 2 different offenses. So to act like Jordan Love is supposed to just be running spread offense 5 wide the whole time and just airing it out, throwing back shoulder fades is just a delusional way to look at the team we have right now. So Could he throw those? Yes. I don't know who anybody is. They made the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers and a very mediocre defensive performance in the front seven, at least. So I think the Steelers, if they improve even slightly from the consistency level of whether they were last year, and if Aaron Rodgers now has the best receiving core he's had in his entire career, I think you guys are guaranteed to be, if not second, first in your division. That's my opinion. Guaranteed playoffs. Guaranteed playoffs. Maybe not guaranteed, but well, you know how, dude. But you know how I was last year. You know what I said. Like on paper, this team looks good. I was saying all that shit, and it kind of had a little truth to it as the season panned out. Like you got good names. They didn't necessarily mesh well or were consistently playing well on the team. I've referenced Darius Slay and then having to move Ramsey up to safety due to injuries. That sucks. It's just unfortunate events. But it looked good on paper to start the season. I think this team is way better than it was last year by a long margin. And I think having an offensive oriented mind in this league right now, especially, I mean, it's changed for some teams, but I think when you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, having an offensive minded coach, you're in a great spot. Especially because Aaron Rodgers has won a Super Bowl already with that coach. So that also adds a little bit more edge or experience or understanding or chemistry or any of those things that we can't measure from a fan perspective, but like they literally know each other's lives in and out, and they have for a long time. So that chemistry between a coach, you see that in Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes. They're the same type of shit. That's kind of what you want. You want that. Both of them are very smart, and both of them know how to implement it in their own way. All I know is, I mean, we can, Carter. I don't know if it comes down to anything like that, bruh. I think it comes down to the mere fact that we don't know what's going to happen until the season starts. But I think, no, I don't. I don't know what you mean, honestly. That tends to be the coach's job, yeah. That I agree with. Okay, now I know what you're saying. I agree with you. The point you're making took me a second, but I actually agree with you. I was wondering what you were saying. I thought you were yapping for a second, but the you're right. Exactly. Yes. 100%. That's the point I made with Jordan Love. People saying Jordan Love lost certain games or Jordan Love did this, but I also think it comes down to the rest of the team playing well around him and also the play calling, the coaching, putting people in position to have success. That's 100% part of football. Dan Campbell's decision has also won them a lot of games and have gotten them short yardage positioning. So you could argue that yes, he is a very aggressive play caller, but also he's had a lot of success in doing it. Obviously, we can talk about the big situations where it has came back to bite him in the ass, but we can also talk about the times where that aggressiveness has won him games. So, what's up, Angel? Yeah, but those are the situations where you could argue that like those are when you have to truly, go for it on fourth down, or you have to do that because how dominant the other team's offense has been or how efficient they are. You could argue that, you don't want to put them back on the field. You're trying to keep that part of their team off the field or that a specific player off the field. So having being on offense and controlling the clock, and I mean, you're not, if you have the ball in your possession, you're not fumbling it, you're not throwing the ball and turning it over. I mean, you're in control of the game, you're in control of the ball, you're in control of the possession, you're also in control of what people are on the field. So you can milk out that clock and score points and leave one of the better quarterbacks like 3 seconds, and then they can't really do anything. And then what makes them elite is withered out of the game. It really is a chess match, at the highest level. So it really, that's what I talk about though. It's a giant puzzle that cannot fit together perfectly without all the pieces in the right spots. And that includes all of the chemistry of players, the chemistry of coaches, the culture. I mean, there's all of these things that we can't even observe from a fan perspective that also factor in that we think, oh, they're ass. They started playing ass when this. We look at it from an entertainment standpoint, but people could literally have relatives passing away. They could be going through certain things in their lives that quite literally can be affecting their play because guess what? They're human. All right, Carter, go ahead and do your random, and then I'll do randoms as well. I mean, you could say top 5 talent or top 10 talent, you could say, but top if you're basing it off of his talent and potential. They also had the number 1 overall pick, so of course they were ass. They wouldn't have had Bryce Young if they weren't ass. They wouldn't have Caleb Williams if they weren't ass. I agree, Tyler. Just like every person in the league. I agree. That Okay, but what you're trying to say though, you're trying to say that he is top 5 or top 10 in potential and talent based on the short tenure that he has shown. One good season. And you're trying to make him in a conversation of being in a top 10 conversation. I don't like that personally. I think that's so you're saying like since all the quarterbacks that are in the league like that have been drafted in the last like 5 years is what you're basically saying? So how many of those are starters? See like so you're saying he's top 10 out of 6 players? Okay. All right, Carter, go ahead and do your random. I'll do mine next. Colts. Oh God, Jacoby Brissett season. Colts. Okay. Yeah, he going Steelers. Fuck. I honestly think I might go Colts. That I know. All right, let's get it. What the Panthers do? The Panthers are the most underrated team in the league. That's just what they are. That team is going to be a dark horse, not even in playoff picture, just for the entire season. It just is what it is, Jerry, bro. People underrate that team. They're not household names, so people try to graze over that team and be like, yep, ass. Bryce Young, small, Tet, second year guy, and then they're just like, oh yeah, that team's just mid. It's a very underrated team. I mean, I don't. I mean, you're saying they like. Are you talking about just new like sports analysts that are just trying? Their whole job is just to drive conversation. You're saying those people? I don't know. This stadium is insane. I lost a friend somewhere alone in this bitterness. There's an RPO. Better known. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? I lost a friend somewhere. That's a catch. If I didn't have a midget out there. Damn. Yeah, that's not golden ticket, Aaron Rodgers, buddy. That's the real life one. You're right. Ah. Talking about my girl. That's my shit, man. I guess you say what can make. Oh. KO? What's a KO? Probably not. Yeah, all Madden 4 minute. Yes, ma'am. Super cereal. Actually, what away? Super cereal. I super cereal right now. What away? I taught you everything you know, buddy. What do you mean? What do you mean? That. You say my home. Make me leave the thrills at home. Found my home. I can feel and she made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it. It's too lost. Had to make it a safe catch. High ball, red pass. The time of your life. Oh yeah, Alec Pierce. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go. I've never cussed in my life. Just kidding, bro. I cuss too much. You're right. I gotta watch my mouth. A little bit too sassy sometimes, especially when I get mad with casual Browns fans talking to me. I'd be getting really mad. You said what? Oh, well, I didn't even know you were in here, but I'm glad you heard me. You really do. They really don't. I wouldn't even do. That's not a comeback. Eagles are the best built fucking roster in football. So yes, the Niners have probably the smartest offensive minded coach in NFL history. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, and they still are a good coach team. Robert Sala is a head coach for that reason. I don't think they've won anything at being the best team in the league since Super Bowls were invented. I don't think that they've been to one of those. Nice, nice. But then it's not a big deal that the Packers have 9. So Packers have a couple NFL championships. Well, you're a casual. That's okay though. Next year it's gonna be sick. Tavon Austin, see, that's Calvin Austin. Same thing. I mean, they both do have the name Austin, and they're both short. So there's also Miles Austin. He wasn't very tall. Well, actually, he was like 6 foot, I think. Zay, how tall was Miles Austin? He was actually taller than them. I'm pretty sure he was like 6'1", 6'2", maybe, but maybe not. Maybe he was short. I didn't go for the knockout. I went for the strip like a bozo. Who's we? Yes. I used to play fucking regs like professionally. I know how to fucking play and just let my fucking opponent make a mistake, especially with a less talented QB like that. $200,000. Those are just yeah. That's the money I've made from people staking on me and me winning matches. You said what? I mean, kind of. I mean, I got a small percentage of that for winning the game, but yeah, I don't get near that for winning. So I think like I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm not gonna talk about that though. I'm not. I can't remember the exact stuff. But anyway, what I was gonna say though, it was like I think like 10% of the total match. So like if the match total thing was however much, it would be 10% of that or something. But it varied also if you won. So if you won games, you were making more. Jalen Warren. That was a high ball. High ball possession catch. And I hated every second of it. Those games were fucking stressful. None of them were fun because you're playing against really good players, and this is pre-switch stick, so guarding an RPO was impossible. Dude, I just picked off Carter for a pick 6 on an RPO. I wouldn't have been able to do that in Madden 24. That would not be a possibility. Fluky. It was the most arcade Madden that we've had since next gen Madden has been a thing, in my opinion. That was still current gen. That was not. That was past gen. That wasn't next gen. I mean, they had a next gen version, but that shit was dog shit. I mean, I love Madden 21. Madden 21 was sick because it actually took skill to be able to use the stop and go. It wasn't realistic, but oh, Lamar was sick. I was using Lamar on my Packers theme team, bro. Most feared cards, all of that shit was on my team. Yeah, you thought pursuit angles are bad now. Imagine playing with those games with 04 Vic. It was not fair. Go look up clips of people using 04 Vic. The what? Cover athletes promo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was sick. I hope they never bring that back because the integrity of the fucking cover is ruined with Caleb, so. Oh, I just moved everybody fucking on the ground there. That stuff. What's up, MJ? How are you, bro? As long as it's good and gets every team, Kim. Oh my god. I fucking overran it. I'm good, bro. Yep. That makes actually all the sense. Because you're actually having to use your brain outside of using abilities to reward you. You think you're using your brain, but not your football brain. Football brain is a different brain. No, I'm actually not joking. I'm being so serious. You actually have to open up your offensive game. I mean, I don't think you could say that, but you literally did not moss him. He's the only reason you have a touchdown. You threw that fucking back foot fucking fadeaway pass with him on that flop fade. So, I mean, you can thank him without shitting on him. Respect the GOAT. Casual. That's why Drew Brees lost the MVP to Aaron Rodgers. That's why he has Offensive Player of the Year instead of an MVP because he lost to Aaron Rodgers. That seems like it makes a lot of sense. I'm just saying, you want a tiebreaker and you want to talk about how close their stats are, go look at that. Aaron Rodgers was better than Drew Brees one-on-one, head-to-head. So, like, what are you talking? You're so lucky. If they gave me a pick animation, that would have been amazing. But instead, I guess I'm just swatting. So, dope. Yes. Let's go. Strapping D. Dash with the stash? Indubitably. And because you can fumble with your players, and because well, not if you're Daniel Jones because he's invincible, but there's times where you will fumble. And you can't worry about Truz or Vanguard. I highball that. Sexy. You know, I'm just trying to educate them. That's all it is, Dreads. There's some young bucks, man. You're a young buck, bro. What the fucking PI is that? I literally threw it right when he cleared him, and then you just fucking held him, bro. That's insanity. You said a young buck and threw it to Kenneth Gainwell. Mm. It's saying things that Myles Garrett doesn't approve of, so he gets hit in the face with a helmet. Yeah, he's good at that. He's better at that. Oh, aye. A little before your time. My bad, bro. This lighting is terrible, Zay. If this looks like this in the next Madden, if they have this stadium like this, yeah, don't let me catch EA lacking. You shouldn't even have the ball. Talking about PI. I ran the route better than your receiver, so I don't know what you're talking. I, I wanted, bro. You subbed in Mason Rudolph, buddy. What do you expect to happen? Well, it's got the one of the best regs releases, I would say, best stock releases. Yeah, but realistically though, if you're throwing a bunch of underneath stuff, getting the ball out quick, they're gonna start guarding it, and then you're gonna go ahead and start, being able to set up shots deep. Sounds like football. Megan Singleton, thank you for the follow, or thank you for the sub on YouTube. Welcome in. By the way, guys, we are live on YouTube. If you guys are not subbed to the YouTube, man, I would really appreciate if you guys could go over there and show some love. Just drop a sub, We're going to be starting to upload some content over there with the new game coming out and stuff. So, going to try to start building a little bit more of the stuff going on there. Yep. PI. Indianapolis Jones would be more accurate than real life. Delete channel. Nice, eh? I mean, yeah, you had two deep routes threatening one guy, and you had to pick between them. So, yeah, I'm serious. How are you going to bait two routes that are 25 yards away from each other? Yeah, in between them. Exactly. And I threw it at the one that you didn't play. I know. I was trying to see how much time. I was trying to set a stopwatch. shit, man. We're picking randoms for a reason, buddy. And guess what? If I had the Packers, I'd fuck you up. I mean, he has a pretty good release, and he also has 94 plus speed Christian Watson, Matthew Golden, and Jaden Reed with Josh Jacobs and Micah. So, and Tucker Craft. That's what I'm saying. Even better release, slightly slower but faster receivers. Like, come on. Are you good? I mean, the tush push isn't in the game till next year, so probably not much. Oh my god, that's annoying. Yeah, you give me that. I clicked the button twice. You're lucky it didn't register it the first time. Fucking bum. I threw it instantly. Yeah, shut your ass up, bum. I don't want to hear no fucking. Oh yeah, now it's a good time because I get a little bit of a glimmer of hope. Put Mason Rudolph back in the game, sorry ass bum. Yeah. Oh, I mean, come on. Imagine me running into a defensive end that has outside leverage because I roll out straight into him. Like, come on, bro. Make that make sense. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Dude, you're locked. That might be it. That might be the one that wins it. It's regs. I don't got KOs and shit. Nice hurdle. You jumped over an ant hill. We got him fucking rattled. He's so rattled he's in goal line to make sure he gets a third and inches. Yeah, you sorry, bum. Come on. What you doing here? What you doing here? Come on. Buddy, you should have ran a QB sneak fucking around with a dive right there when I can gap shoot out the wazoo. Like, come on. Where's my speed boost? Buddy, you're not playing mutt. I'm willing to bet DK's agility or change of direction is not where you want it to be. You don't got human joystick. You don't have human joystick on DK, bro. Sorry. Get off me. 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 Come on. Got Daniel Jones out here looking like Prime Vic. Come on. That's Vanilla Vic right there, baby. Come on. Vanilla Vic. Come on. Lock him in. Who? I don't know what to do with these youngins in my chat. You're down 16 with a minute 15, buddy. And you have one Todd. Like, come on. Most of the youngins are in here. Well, yeah, that's actually not that bad. Bro, what are you talking about? Shut up if you don't know what you're talking about. Don't pretend you do, because it makes you look silly. Stop! Just for a little context for your young buck ass, um, Cam Newton was dog shit on the Patriots, so. Oh my god, see? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Boys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is the end of this. That should just piss me off. That's what I'm saying, Key. Like, what are we doing here? Dude, that is the worst thing. I mean, Marky and Carter, I don't know, bruh. Y'all gotta get it together, man. Y'all can't even. I don't even want y'all seen in my stream, bro, with these takes. Type. Well, maybe now I should. Maybe since you were deprived of rage baiting from me for 10 days, I'm gonna deprive myself from you being in my stream, my Discord for 10 days. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, you remember what you I know Jerry was hype when Cam got drafted to the Patriots, bro. That was one of my favorite moments. Do we know what pick Cam Newton was drafted? Okay, who did you guys Carter, did you just ask me that? Do you know that the Patriots have been doing this thing called creating a dynasty for like, I don't know, the last like 20-ish years, give or take? So when would they ever be in position to draft fucking in the top 5, buddy? When would that ever happen? That's not making much sense to me. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh? Play me like a dummy, like, bitch, are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh? Yeah, you fucking ugly, but you. Yeah, I don't know the words, but I don't know, bro. 6'9" was perfect for that moment. Bozo brain. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, and I understand you believe that, but don't come on here and act like you are a ball knower when you're making an opinion. You're making an opinion off of emotion. You think what? Casual. So why are you speaking to me? I told you casuals aren't allowed to speak to me. Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me, Marky? Why are you talking to me? Casual, shut up. Shut up, casual. Shut up, casual. You're a Browns fan. You know what people say? They talk about taking the Browns to the Super Bowl and it's not football related. It's about taking a shit in the toilet. That's what it is. So the Browns don't have a Super Bowl except when you take a deucer in the cabootzer and you flush it away. Alright? So don't talk to me about what you know about ball. I'll take the Browns to the Super Bowl because they're not going to get there without my help. I'll eat a bean burrito and make sure they get there. I'll make a trip to Taco Bell and make sure they get there. Come on. I'll do that for you. Because that's what they are. They're dog shit. Their mascot is literally a dog. They talk about taking the Browns to Super Bowl, which is shit, which is actually perfectly on brand for the Browns franchise. Yes. Yes. Who? I mean, you can ask him. He heard you. He don't know. Just kidding. He probably knows. They don't know these things, man. This is a little before their birth. It's probably before their birth. He's trolling you. He's trolling you. Because he don't know. Yeah, we could run it, Diego. Zay, you trying to play, or you or Jerry, you maybe trying to play some co-op in a bit? This handlebar smash is funny. Thank you, bro. I'm game. Jerry, you still in here, bro? So don't ever leave me. No. Diego, add me up. Jerry playing too? Got it. Trivia. Ooh, like all NFL history trivia? I don't know. A second. Um, Go ahead and add me up, bro. Whoops, I didn't type it in the right thing. All right, say that again. What were? Okay. What team was Drew Brees drafted to? Chargers is the right answer. He had a whole. He had a. You said he had a whole tenure with the Chargers. Let's look at the whole context. Do you know why he went? I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. What year was Eli Manning drafted? Because wasn't it related to the Eli Man? What didn't they get traded? Wasn't it those two? Or am I tripping? I'm thinking about what? Philip Rivers. You're right. That you're right. But yes, I did know Drew was drafted to the Chargers. He played 5 seasons. So he played 5 seasons with the Chargers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you guys hear these casuals going at it? You guys hear it? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. When did Miami win in their first Super Bowl? Or they didn't. They didn't. They didn't. See, there's some people that know. There's some people that know. No one knows that because you were literally not even on this earth when this shit was happening. I know lore about the Packers all the way before my parents were even born, buddy. So no excuse. You Chuck? Okay. All right. After this game, I'm hopping on MLB, boys. Exactly, Key. Yep. I believe it was 73. I don't know the exact date. Yeah, I don't know the exact dates of these Super Bowls unless I was that's when you were 55 years old. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm trolling. That was a joke. I had to get rage bait just a teensy bit because I get rage baited. I think he's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling. Carter, you're how old are you? I'm the like how old are you actually? It's not a weird question. It's me trying to get perspective on the fact that you don't know anything. Okay, so okay, so we gotta be trolling. When did you start? Okay, you mean the Washington football team, buddy? Get it right? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. Okay, D, do you want to do your random and then I'll do mine? Started to steal. Bet it. Ooh, he's got Bears. I got Niners for my first one. Okay, that's a good team. Poverty player, but how many championships and Super Bowls does he have? Okay, so don't talk about poverty when it's more than any of these franchise even have by themselves. So, what are you talking about? Whoa, did we just go from talking about Bart Starr to fucking Nick Foles in point 0.2 seconds? What the fuck just happened? When did the conversation just swap over like that? We were talking about Bart Starr being poverty, and then we were like talking about a backup quarterback. Scoob, welcome to the Casual Show, brought to you by .uf Dash Streams, where we display casual ball knowers and expose them to the world. Got uninjured. Don't talk to me if the words you're using include uninjured. Don't talk to me if you're using words like uninjured. Say something else. Don't say uninjured, buddy. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, I just can't with these dudes, bro. They're just talking out the wazoo. His mic was cutting out. Okay, I gotta do one more random. My bad. So you can pick between the first two, or you're stuck with your third one. Giants. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, at least you'll have neighbors and all your people healthy. um, I'll go Chargers. You know what? No, screw it. Random. This is awkward. My dad is the fucking Broncos. 91 overall is crazy. I mean, Nick Foles is exactly what you would want out of a backup quarterback. You know the offense, and if you have to come in and play in a dumbed down scheme or an easier or simpler scheme, or that's kind of what a backup quarterback does. Why are you talking about a trick play and then acting like I'm talking about an entire offense? You're talking about a trick play, and I'm talking about a dumbed down offense. A trick play is not even part of your offense. It's a trick play that you mix in to make them think something else is coming that's not. That's what it's called a trick play for. That's not the offense I was referring to. And now you're going to bring Madden into the conversation to justify any take you have relating to football. Cool. 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 Oh, I know you're just saying. You're doing a lot of just saying, a lot of yapping. That's what you're doing. A lot of that. I agree. Oh my god. Holy shit. And the fact that I even said something as simple as saying that a backup's quarterback job is to play in a dumbed down scheme, and you're literally trying to talk about all of these fucking trick plays. Like it's part of the offense. They ran it one time! And you're talking about how many plays did they have on offense in that Super Bowl? And you're talking about one play. A trick play to deceive the defense, which is something you mix in not every play. Imagine trying to trick somebody and do a misdirection fake play every single play. How well do you think it's going to work? It's not, because it's a trick play and you're supposed to trickle it in. Dumbass. You can, bro. If you ran a Philly special 3 times in a row, you would get it one of the 3 times, and it would be the first time only. Simple. Right, which is part of an offense, but you're referring to one play, acting like that is what deems. Yes, a dumbed down offense. It's a dumbed down offense. It's a dumbed down offense for a backup QB. Yes, it is. They would be running, and by the way, a well built team as is, but they would be running a lot more and opening up their offensive playbook a lot more if Carson Wentz was healthy. Is that not? What do you mean? Yeah, but that's my whole point, dumbass. What do you mean? Yeah, but that's my whole point. Bro, you got to understand something too. You're talking about, oh, it's really nice that Nick Foles came in and won a Super Bowl for us because Carson Wentz got hurt. Yeah, buddy. It's you act like Nick Foles would have been the guy to get him there. You act like if teams had film on Nick Foles consistently, that they would have not been more prepared for him. There's a lot of things that you have to consider. I mean, I wouldn't even. I think he's a. I think he's a serviceable backup. But serviceable backup is all he is. That's what I've said the whole time. Tyrod Taylor. Exactly, Scoob. Next year it will, Scoob. Next year it will, just based off the fact that you can actually have your zones play aggressive, force them to play underneath or attack underneath routes, or just kind of play a little bit more passive. Who? Oh, okay. What are you talking? Wait, what are we talking about right now? What is the? I don't even know what you just said. You just said Tom Brady and what? And then poverty Packers? Hey, I got a question for you. How many Super Bowls do those Eagles have? Uh huh. Yeah, try doubling it. Get on our level, pussy. Fuck you. Yeah. How? What do you got to say now? I mean, what? You want to talk about poverty? Learn the definition of the words you're using. Like what? You got bailed? You got bailed, so you should have three. I don't think you know the definitions of the words you're using. Unbailed. Okay. Okay. So I'm so glad that we use unbailed and uninjured. I mean, holy fucking moly, man. Bro, you know how fucking pussy fucking Eagles fans are. They bitch about the dumbest shit, so they wouldn't fucking care. They're cocksuckers, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, well guess what? The score is this." Yeah. If y'all couldn't get pressure, if y'all dominated Mahomes because he had no O line, you guys had a better roster through and through. So you had the best roster in the league. Did you just say the best defensive line of all time? One of the best of how many? 1,000 different units? What? Shut your fucking mouth acting like they compare to any of the fucking units I could name. Fuck you, buddy. You're casual. Don't talk to me. Fuck you. Saquon did carry that season. Saquon carried that season. Saquon carried them to that Super Bowl. He did. Oh, faking people out. Like, what are we talking about trick plays for? Why are we talking about one play that would maybe work one time in like 5 game stretch? And you're talking about how fucking good it is. It's iconic. It's iconic. I'll give you that. But other than that, you're just a glazing ass Eagles fan if you talk any higher of it. What? There's a couple. That's Carter. That's Greeter Piffin. It's the fact that Jalen Hurts can't get the ball to a guy like A.J. Brown who's going to win most of those one-on-one scenarios. Because Jalen Hurts is not a back shoulder fade quarterback. He doesn't have elite accuracy. He's not like that. And that's fine, but it also is just fact. So he's a dual threat. You can't call him a running archetype at the quarterback position in 2020 fucking 6. You can't say that. This isn't college football where we're running wildcat QBs every fucking play. Oh yeah, that's true. He is one of those unpassers. I forgot about that. He unpasses the ball. That's true. That's a good one, Trev. You're a fucking genius. I love when he unpasses the ball. Damn sure didn't depend on Hurts' arm. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm literally, you could probably go find a fucking compilation of Jalen Hurts sitting there watching fucking Saquon run for like 25 yards at a fucking time for a touchdown and just holding his hands up in the air while he sits there and watches. I mean, like, what are we doing? And I'll also say though, what? Yep. That's true. But you also could say something along the lines of that scheme hides Jalen Hurts' what's the word I'm looking for? It hides his, yeah, whatever, his weaknesses. There, that's what I was looking for. It hides his weaknesses well, which is good. You know, you want to scheme around your players and put them in position where they can succeed best. That is football. But that's where I think the issue starts to present itself, where people try putting Hurts in conversations he doesn't belong in, as being an elite guy relating to passing the ball. Like, that's just not a thing. I've seen good performances from him. I've seen him play well in 2 Super Bowls. I've seen those things, but I've also seen him throw multiple interceptions in the playoffs leading into those games. So we can, yeah. I think Hurts is better than Kyler Murray in that sense of him being in a place that works for him more. Kyler Murray was operating too much out of system and also doesn't have a good roster built around him. He's never had that. They love Jalen Hurts in Philly, bro, because they can run all this gimmicky stuff and they can do all the other shit. Like but that's the thing that I think is going to be different. We're gonna see how efficient Dontavian Wicks and Hollywood Brown and fucking Samore Torre are for replacing AJ Brown. Like, Devontae Smith being one isn't like the worst thing. That was a high ball, holy moly. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's the off season, you know. We can talk all we want, but I think that at the end of the day, bro, Jalen Hurts has done good with the scenario he's been put in. So good for him, right? But I think that he is nowhere near the conversation of a top 10 QB. There's certain schemes, there's different schemes, there's more quarterbacks that play into the success of their team, or there's certain quarterbacks that play in the success of their team more than others. There's very quarterback friendly offenses because of the lack of physicality of quarterbacks. So all that has to be kind of brought into context when we're comparing these guys, but that also doesn't, just because a quarterback team is winning doesn't mean that you can say it's because of him. And just because a quarterback's team is losing, you can't say it's always because of him. That's something that people got to understand. It goes both ways. It's easy to say the quarterback can take the blame on one side or another, but it's also just the same that you have to know that that doesn't mean that they're great because their team is winning. Oh, give me that. Jimmy G, for an example. Yeah, Jimmy G is a good one. Jimmy G is a perfect one. I used to think the same thing about Brock Purdy, but he's way better than fucking Jimmy Garoppolo. Like the stash Le'Veon or what? On. I need that money like the ring I never won. Hurts has played best 2 games of his career in the Super Bowl. No arguing that. But you watch one possession of Eagles football, your takeaway is that he's a game manager, not a superstar, and that's okay. Not everyone can be a superstar, and I agree. But the thing is, I understand how much it varies on what people value when it comes to quarterbacks and stuff. But like, I even see I think that NFL players, when they give their top 10, top 5 guys, or when it comes to the quarterback position, I think that those guys, in my opinion, are biased. I think they're biased. And the reason I say that is because they see the locker room and see what it looks like and what it looks like for the quarterback behind the scenes and how much he has to rally the troops. And then they try to be like, oh yeah, he has a couple Super Bowls, so he's up there. But I think most people at this point in time, if you watch all the different types of football teams, you could tell that, quarterbacks and Super Bowls are not quarterback stats. They're team stats. They're not something that a quarterback can say. Like, we can be like, oh yeah, Troy Aikman has however many Super Bowls, and that means that he is deserving of being on the top list of QBs. That would be delusional to say, in my opinion, because there's far more talented quarterbacks that play the position just in general. Make a tackle. Oh, it wasn't meant for that, Zay. I was just thinking of somebody that was carried by their supporting cast, or not necessarily carried, but not the best player of their supporting cast. Another one you could say is John Elway. John Elway's got a ring. Or 2, maybe. I don't even know. Good play. Could have used like Brett Doo-Doo Favre. Brett would have won 2 back-to-back Super Bowls if fucking John Elway didn't get carried by Terrell Davis for a literal record-setting rushing season. TD for the TD. He shaved his beard. Indubitably. Dan Marino's ass because he doesn't have a Super Bowl. Dan Marino's the worst quarterback ever. He's actually on par with Michael Penix. He's on par with Jamarcus Russell. He's on par with Johnny Manziel because he doesn't have a Super Bowl. I'm just showing you how stupid that logic is to act like Super Bowls are a stat that a quarterback should receive to make one better than the other. Nice. I know. I think the 3 most talented passers of the football of all time consist of Dan Marino, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers. Those are my top 3 most talented passers of the football. That's what I think. What? I think it's less arguable for Mahomes than like Rodgers. I mean, it's not. I'm going to try to be super. I was trying to be super unbiased there, but no. Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes are elite when it comes to the passing of the football, and Dan Marino was before an era before they were even doing it. So he was ahead of his time, and he was an elite quarterback at the time. So I think that's a very fair top 3 when it comes to the most talented passers. I would like to hear anybody argue for them. I would like to hear who people could say over them. Tom Brady's not better than Aaron Rodgers, so he's literally not like, when it comes to talent, being a more talented passer, Brady said it's himself that Aaron Rodgers is better than him when it comes to the pure talent of being a passer. Well, think about it. Tom Brady's a slow guy. I mean, pocket passing relies on good pass blocking. Aaron Rodgers had good pass blockers or earlier in his career, but he also moved around like a motherfucker, making crossbody throws. I mean, you're not seeing Brady do that shit. And being an elite passer in Marino's era is why I give that like for him. And even then, like you look at what he was doing, you're like, what the fuck? Like what? And if you know how teams were and how teams were built and how offenses were ran, like Marino was that fucking guy, bro. That's why he's in many movies. That's why like he was the most popular motherfucker of that era. He was that guy, bro. He's an elite passer, man. What a pass. All three of them, man. they're those guys right there, bro. I really don't think there's more talented passers than those three in NFL history. Unless there's just a random guy that just didn't have a career that was, magnified. That just, but like what we've seen on the field, in the box score, and on the field in film, I would say it's those three. I don't know if I have any Madden 25 players any, bro. I haven't had that game downloaded since this game came out. And I'm pretty sure I sold all my stuff, so I don't have anything to give you, bro. Yeah, homie said that he didn't have the new game, so he was just wondering if I could get his Madden 25 players. Nowhere near them. Nowhere near them. Because Russ's legacy is ruined by how ass he was the last couple seasons. Not ruined, but not like he can't be an elite level, in my opinion. You can say Seahawks Russ cool, but after that, if you add the rest of what he's put into the league, I think that kind of being good for a long period of time is a thing, but having a short stunt of being good but playing a long time and then falling off drastically, I think hurts your legacy. Just from a football standpoint. Not that Russ is, should that deserves to be the case, but I think it is. Okay. I mean, I just got hit stick by like a tight end or somebody. Yeah. And then I fumbled and fucking Robert Tunyon. Or not Tunyon, not Robert Tunyon. What the fuck's his name? Runyon, John Runyon. Yeah, that's fucking insane that they gave you points there after a pick of all things. Russ is a great deep ball, but never over the middle of the field. And that's the thing. You got to have the complete arsenal. We can talk about deep passes, but what about intermediate? What about short? I would say every single guy that I mentioned is all of those things and an elite level. Three different generations of eras you could argue that they played in too when they were in their primes. Aaron Rodgers playing along next to fucking Peyton Manning, fucking Ben Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, fucking Tom Brady, all those guys. Yeah, Eli, fucking all those guys, bro. Peyton Manning is an exceptionally known quarterback because of his ability to read the field and also being able to make checks and audibles on the field and just being one of the smartest audiblers of all time, probably. The smartest, and when it came to knowing what to call, when to call it, that's him. That's the definition. But I mean, what? The best football player I of I would probably say it's Deion Sanders because you got to think what is a football player, right? I would say, yeah, and he's played multiple positions. He played both sides. He played special teams. That's three phases of football. That's all three of them, you know. So that's football, in my opinion. I would say that, yeah. And he also was had a Hall of Fame career and has a Super Bowl ring with the 49ers. Like, he's accomplished as it comes, too. So, like, he has everything. He has everything involved, for that argument. You could, whether you're an accolade guy, whether you're this, a longevity guy, he's got it all. Nice. What is this song request? Is this AI? It's Do You Get Tired? I heard this on TikTok. I don't know if it. Perky 999. I don't even know. I don't even know. This might be an AI song put over like a like an old time and sound. I don't know, but I hate that it's not bad. Yeah, I heard this shit on TikTok, bro. Or this part. Dude, I should have thrown it away. I'm expecting his spin to be better, but it's ass. Oh yeah, shit, Zay. You're right. I didn't even then. I mean, if I only mentioned the Niners, like that's still even without those, like I would still put him on that level of eliteness. I wouldn't say I mean, he's probably one of the better. I would say he's probably top five all time, maybe for Niners QBs, maybe. I would say that's probably true. Top five. I mean, he shit on my Packers, so I know how good he is. He shit on my Packers consistently. I don't know. Like, who could you really? I mean, obviously you're going to put Montana and Steve Young over Kaepernick. I would. There's two people. I mean, there's maybe two other that you could argue over him. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look at statistics, but eventually Purdy's probably going to pass him if he hasn't already. I don't know. We're talking about if Colin Kaepernick is a top five Niners quarterback of all time. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Like I know he's not above two people. Um I know he's definitely better than Garoppolo. I would say Purdy is either on his way or probably better than him. So that's three people. So I would say he's four with what I can think of off the top of my head. Who? Yeah, Steve Young and Joe Montana and then Purdy are my top three right now that I can think of. I'm not familiar. Oh, Alex Smith. Alex Smith is better. Alex. Actually, Jeff Garcia is probably well, and that's the thing. We gotta also look into. I don't know. That's probably one that you could argue, but that's where it's gonna come down to talking about like the short period of time that Kaepernick was in the league. That's what's gonna hurt his argument. So that kind of storm. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I know he fucked us up. You know, he shit on my Packers. He was annoying to play against. Tell you that. Doesn't take a crystal ball to see. Cowboy always finds a way to leave. Cap 5 or 6, career just so short. Yeah. Second best dual threat in Niners history. True. Behind Steve Young. Just kidding. Behind Joe Montana. I am playing Regs, Noah. I sold off a couple of my players on my Mutt team. I was gonna play you earlier, Noah, but you weren't in here, man. I'm actually hopping on MLB after this game, though. Chiefs legend Joe Montana. My mom became a Chiefs fan because of Joe Montana. So that was after he was on the Niners. So are you getting erased from the database? Like are you AI? Like what are we doing? Yeah, your mic was bugging there, bro. I didn't hear what you said. I think he's getting electrocuted. Oh no. Yes, in the 90s, yep. Indubitably. Bro, what's up with the beard? What beard? Can I 1v1 you on MLB? I'm actually about to play co-op with the IRL homies, so at some point I would love to play you, Noah, but not at the moment. GG, bro. You're done with Mutt? No, I'm not done with Mutt. I'm still going to have to end up playing for rookie premieres anyway, but I am going to play other games as well. Why you cut it? Because I was kind of getting annoyed of it because I suck at trimming my beard and I get too fucking stubborn sometimes. So, yeah. Shooting on his. Wait, what the fuck? Nothing I could do. Oh, it's locked for me at the moment. Oh, wait. 1 second. I might have to go into my other account that I'm game sharing with. Well, I'm gonna have to if I'm playing MLB, dude. All right. Hopefully that fixed it. There we go. Okay. Must have got deactivated on his account or something. Sounds good, dude. I don't know how long we're gonna play, Noah, so it'll just kind of depend. Yeah, she's a trifling. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go join up the call with my homies. So I appreciate y'all talking ball. We'll probably join back up later if I'm gonna stream after. So y'all have a good one, man. All right, Zay. You and Jerry want to maybe hop in the Discord, or are y'all? What are y'all doing right now? Are y'all in a different call? We could hop in a different call too. It doesn't have to be whatever. I just don't have my PlayStation mic set up to be able to join a PlayStation party and have it be on stream. So that's the only dilemma I have. All right, bet. I'll hop in the MLB co-op one. Are they badass to show biz? Is Jerry in Discord? Fucking with this girl, do you better be paid. My best friend said she used to with Usher. I don't know if Jerry's in the Discord, but oh hey Zay. Is were you just in a call with Jerry? Okay. Got to get him a link to the Discord if he's not in it. I don't know if he is. You will see him on TV any given Sunday, win a Super Bowl and drive off in a Hyundai. He wanted the dark thing a lipo with your money. You just got the short guy go for your money. When you leave your ass, she gonna leave with half. I gotta get a new Elgato chat link so I can join PlayStation parties again. My shit's fucking... It makes my mic echo when I use that cord. I mean, the stream wouldn't hear it, but you guys would quite literally be talking into and hearing a well. So... Guy needs to get by weed. It's in the back to gotta roll up your sleeve, but so watch and watch. They bad sad. I need an opinion on something. What's that, Noah? Leo folk. So basically, I'm either going to buy a 6-foot DK Metcalf sticker for my wall or a 6-foot TJ Watt. Which one do I get? Man, it kind of just comes down to what poses they got. I think. Better player. Nice. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I would say. I mean, both are dope. TJ's more of like a, Steeler for life. Yeah, Steeler for life kind of guy. So I would say for that reason, if you're just going off of Steeler fandom, TJ's probably the one that I would get. But if you like DK more, man, I mean, a cool photo of DK, running or something would be fire. He's a big ass dude, so he's fast as shit. Girl, let's get it right. He said hitting his signature celebration, but DK is running down the field versus the Vikings. I'd say the TJ signature celly. I had a Clay Matthews fat head on my wall when I was a kid, and it was the one of him like squatting down and putting his arms out to the side. That's why I asked that, because I was like, if they're doing their sack celebration, that's that's divvy. That's sick, that's why I was kind of trying to figure out what they were. Was Jerry in a game when you left him? Oh, okay, bet. Would you rather see USA win a World Cup or the Packers win a Super Bowl? I mean, the USA can win the gold in about any other fucking sport they want when they go to the Olympics, buddy. Fuck, I care about if they're winning a goddamn sport that I don't even watch. Packers all the way. How many games do we have to win it all? And all right. Well, show me something to root for. I'm not a bandwagon, but show me something to support when it comes to the USA teams. That's how I feel. It's cool that the hockey guys or the guys and the girls, I think took gold this year for Winter Olympics against Canada. Uh huh. Yep. Fuck the Canadians, man. Get them out of here. We're out here taking their sport from them. Us fucking cheeseburger and us cheeseburger eating motherfuckers. Yeah, we did that shit. Nah, just kidding. Most Canadians are known for being friendly. I think that's like the thing, but I don't know a ton of Canadians besides actors, and fuck those guys, right? Body like you. USA flag football might dominate the Olympics. I don't know what the competition looks like for flag football teams. So the page. Mine forever so often. In the Cooper hunting all the way from the running. I'm the perfect pretender.